freeze? Does it crash? Is there any malware, spyware, Trojans? Listen, a lot of us struggle every single day with computers that don't work the way they should. There is a remarkable product that we have sold on HSN for nigh on a decade. When it first launched, people looked at it and said, come on, don't you fib to me. How can that possibly be true? It's this. It's a little gold stick. Plug it into your computer. It does a deep dive, and it makes your computer run like it did on the first day you bought it. Imagine that. Super fast, no bugs, no viruses, no crashing, no freezing, no malware, spyware, Trojans. It's amazing. I even call it the magic, the miracle stick, because it really is. Developed by a couple of really smart guys who said, listen, everybody has the virus protection on the computer, but you know and I know that still stuff gets through. So what a lot of us are left doing is we have to take the computer down to the the geek store, and we give it to them, we leave it with them, we spend $100, $150, and then it happens again 3 weeks later. This product is amazing. I've used it 100 times myself. It's brilliant. We just got it back in stock. Normally, people spend $59 for one computer for 1 year. $59 for one computer for 1 year. This is 3 computers forever, lifetime, which is amazing. So you're saving a ton of money. Now there's another part of this deal. It's called the StartMeStick. I don't want you to get confused. These are 2 independent products. They're both phenomenal. You get both of them. This one, if you've got an old computer in the attic or the basement that you've not used in 10 years, and it's like, what's on that PC? Plug this in, it'll restart it for you. Fabulous. Okay, let's dive in. Oh, and by the way, that's unlimited computers, so that's great. $82.99. Retail is $200. That's our price. Joe, the phenomenon that is the FixMeStick, we were so pleased to see it's made its triumphant return to HSN.
And it's such an important thing, Adam. It's, viruses are just a fact of life, something we're going to have to deal with for as long as you're going to own a computer. And every single day, there are about 300,000 new viruses that come out. And viruses are designed to attack your computer, steal your identity, steal your credit card. Back in 2019, there was a switch. It's no longer the #1 way to steal your identity is from pieces of paper that you might leave in your trash, but it's from hackers getting into your computer. So you need to keep yourself protected. And a lot of times when you get a brand new computer, the computer's running fast. It's quick, it's fluid, it's brand new, like it should be right out of the box. But then it doesn't take very long until it starts to slow down. That's because you're downloading all these viruses, this malware, these Trojans that are in the background. And they're slowing the system down. So what you need to do is you need to run a deep clean. For a lot of us, we don't even know that you have to run a deep clean on a computer. You just think, oh, I'll run my antivirus. Well, here's the problem. Your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10% of your hard drive. So imagine hiring a cleaning crew to come to your house. If they only clean 10% of your house, the rest of the house is still dumb. Everything is still nasty and dirty. Well, that's what happens to your computer. When you run an antivirus, it only scans just that small part of the hard drive. You're still frustrated, still slowing down, not quite sure what do I need to do. So the option a lot of us think of is, well, let's take it to the big electronic retailer. They charge about $150 to deep scan it one time. And if you come home, you get another virus, and then you have to go back and spin it again. Or you can run FixMeStick. It's a USB stick that you just pop into the side of your computer, and all that FixMeStick software to go through every single file. Not 10% like your antivirus, every file that's on your computer. And it doesn't get scanned once. It actually gets scanned 3 times to make sure it's clean of any virus, any Trojan, any malware. It is so important, so crucial. That's why they include that triple scanner. So again, going back to that cleaning crew, imagine that cleaning crew comes to your house once, and then they clean it again the same day, then they clean it again the same day. They're cleaning it 3 times to make sure there's nothing in there that can harm your system and steal your identity. Because what happens now is they have all these nasty viruses that are asleep on your computer. They're waiting for you to click on a program. They're waiting for you to go to a website. They're waiting for you to open up a certain file, and that's when those viruses come out that start to hack your system. And on average, it only takes 4 seconds for a virus to steal your identity and then send it to somebody around the world who created that virus. You need to stay ahead of it. That's why FixMeStick was designed. And every single time you use FixMeStick, it has to be popped inside of the computer, Because what happens is when you insert it into your system, it takes the files from your computer and runs it through the stick. If it's a dirty file with a virus, it keeps it on the stick and it never allows it to go back into your computer. Because when you run your antivirus program, it comes up with a long list of viruses, and at the end it says, let's quarantine those viruses, which essentially says, let's put a bubble around those viruses, and they still live on your computer. With this, we're removing all those viruses off of your system. And it doesn't matter if you have a Mac, or it doesn't matter if you have a PC. And a lot of people who have Macs think, I'm never going to get a virus. Easiest way to find out if you have a virus is if you go to a website. You click on something that you're interested in, and then you go to another website, and did you see an advertisement for something that you just clicked on? Well, that's a hacker, that is a tracker, that is something that's slowing down the resources. Adam, it's apparent that you're being tracked, and if it's going to slow down your resources, it's now slowing down the internet. Now you run FixMeStick to give it that deep clean and truly clean out the system. And Adam, if your people are skeptical, is this really going to work? When you get this at home, I always say run your antivirus first, let it do its thing. When you've trusted that for decades, then run FixMeStick, and you'll see what your antivirus is really missing.
I mean, it's really tempting, isn't it? You listen to Joe, you listen to me, you say, well, these guys are saying, I plug this into my computer and it's going to be like magic. It's going to run like it did on the very first day. It really is tempting to do it. Here's what I've always said, and I've said it for 10 years, and I'll always say it every time I present it. We're making you that promise, and we can back it up. If you order this today for a flex pay of 27 bucks and change, you get it delivered, plug it in. If it doesn't make your computer run like it did the first day you received it, send this back and get your money back. So you're not losing anything, but you have to try it. It's not regular antivirus. It's a whole different level, whole different league. This is professional quality deep cleaning of your computer, and it works. The difference between today and 10 years ago, again, when all the raised eyebrows said, how can it be true? There's no way. You're telling me it's gonna really fix the problems. The difference between then and now is, now we've got the back catalog of reviews that all say the same thing. Yeah, it really does work. It really is great. The difference is that everybody else that buys it is paying $59 per computer per year. So for everybody else, it's $59 every single year. You have it for every single computer. If you buy it for our birthday celebration, this is for 3 computers forever. There is no ongoing fee. It's a one-time purchase. Oh, and by the way, you also get StartMeStick, which we're going to tell you about now. Incidentally, 3-minute countdown before our birthday surprise is revealed. If you're just joining us, stand by. Have your phones ready, laptops ready, tablets ready on hsn.com. A big surprise is coming your way in just a few moments' time. Joe, FixMeStick, obviously a major reason why people are ordering this. For our birthday celebration, we're throwing in the StartMeStick as well. What does this do?
The StartMeStick is great because for a lot of us, Adam, we have these computers that you've been using for years. You put your information on there. You don't want to get rid of it because what happens if your computer gets in the hands of bad guys? You've done your taxes on here. Maybe I've done some shopping. You got a lot of information on this thing. So what StartMeStick does is with those old computers that don't work anymore, the software is just, it doesn't, like Windows, Microsoft doesn't support Windows 7, doesn't support Windows 8. The hardware on the computer is great. It's just the software that doesn't work. So what the StartMeStick is it's its own software operating system. It allows you to get online, be able to do your banking, you can play some online games if you want to. You can still do all your chats. But StartMeStick, because you use it, plug it in every single time, it doesn't allow viruses to download to your system. So it keeps it a very safe operating system for you. And this you can use on as many computers as you want. Normally when you get StartMeStick, you can only restore 1 computer. This you can restore as many computers as you want. That is exclusive to HSN. But I'm going to show you how cool this is. In front of me, I've got a 7-year-old Dell. This was a Dell Today special. I loved it. Maybe you bought it, but unfortunately, it's using a version of Windows that doesn't work anymore. Every single time I turn it on, this is what happens. I just can't get past the screen. So now I plugged in my StartMeStick. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to turn it back on again. Now what happens is when it boots up, it's booting up to that StartMeStick that's right there on the side. That's step 1. All you have to do is insert the StartMeStick, and your computer's going to turn itself back on again. Now, while this is turning on, this was a 7-year-old Dell. I'm going to show you this. And grab this real quick. This was the last gateway I ever sold. You can see right there, it's already starting on StartMeStick. Adam, this was the last gateway I sold 8 years ago.
Wow.
It doesn't work anymore because the same thing, it uses an old Windows operating system. The screen's great, the hardware's great, everything's great. It's just Windows, it's not good anymore. But now with the StartMeStick, I'm back online. I can check my email. I can chat online. I can go to hsn.com. I can watch live streams if I want to. So it's bringing back an 8-year-old gateway that wasn't working. It's bringing back a 7-year-old Dell that's not working. So you don't need to throw away those old computers. It'll bring it back to life. And all you had to do was take that StartMeStick, plug it in, and it brings those computers back to life once again.
Joe, what a fabulous day. Thank you so much for bringing us StartMeStick, FixMeStick, and of course, our today's special. Go get some rest, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, Joe.
Sounds good. Thanks, Adam.
The amazing Joe Harris, one of our electronic experts here at HSN for many, many years. Try FixMeStick. I think you'll be enamored with it because it really does work. 756029 is your item number on that. All right, folks, the time has finally come. For HSN's 44th birthday, we've been doing birthday surprises.